Namaste, Haribol. Madhumangala Das here. Thanks for tuning in. These are the daily prayers of Madhumangala Das. Das means servant of. It's a very important adjective to put at the end. Is it an adjective? Gosh, my English is bad. I had some really good teachers, though. And actually, having great teachers is key in any aspect of life. I was meditating this morning. Let's just do a few Gaurangas. Gauranga. 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 So nice, transcendental sound. So easy to just get to that cruising altitude. Very nice. It's nice, makes the day really sweet. We do this many times a day. You can just take a moment to do some Gauranga meditation. And please reach out to me if you'd like a personal class. I could teach you a few other techniques using transcendental sound in Bhakti Yoga, sadhana, the practice of devotional love for God. And one key aspect that's so important in life right now, it's very hard out there. Everyone wants to speak and everyone wants to shout and be heard, but no one's listening. It's amazing we were given 2 ears and 1 mouth. And one of the fundamental keys to becoming successful, even in a material endeavor, but even more so in spiritual endeavors, is first of all, you have to make sure you have a really, really bona fide teacher. Just like you don't want to learn electricity from a fake electrician, someone who bought their degree online or something. We can purchase a lot of things with money, but we can't purchase wisdom. And the truth can't be bought or sold. So we want to hear from authoritative sources, from people who are in a bona fide disciplic succession. In other words, if they're teaching, they should have a teacher. And certainly I have a teacher. I have many teachers, but I have one particular teacher who is my spiritual master, and I offer her my respectful obeisances. And I'm trying to do this on her behalf, on her request, which is to simply try to lovingly and kindly and warmly, in my own way, give transcendental knowledge freely to people. And what's so important, if this subject matter is of interest to you, and this is for myself as well, everything I say is a reminder for myself as well, because these are not my opinions. This is not my belief system. These are just fundamental truths that we can move into, like we can move into a current of water or a current of electricity. We can hook into it. It's there. It exists beyond our opinions and ideas, like the sun. We don't need to believe in it in order for it to perform its miraculous works. And it's not running on its own. It's also being powered by a source, by a person. This is a truth everywhere we go, that behind every energy is a person. And behind everything, whether it's a building or a record or a piece of art or a structure or an organization, there's always a head, there's always a chief, there's always a person. And just like the mayor has many counselors, but there's always a head, there's always a top, there's always a number one. So submissive oral reception. Just remember this phrase, submissive oral reception. Receiving orally, and reading is a form of oral. You're basically hearing words, but they're printed. So it's a form of oral reception. You're receiving it. We have to be open to receive. We have to listen with our eyes and our ears and our hearts, most importantly. And then submissively. We can't be, if you come into the class as a beginner, or you come as a know-it-all, and you come in an argumentative mood, you won't be able to hear. You won't have submissive oral reception. And one of the number one keys to receiving transcendental knowledge, or any knowledge of any kind from any person that's successful, whether you're getting into becoming a plumber or any job, you're going to need to basically find a mentor or someone who has succeeded at what you're trying to do. And then you must render loving service to them. You must also submissively hear receptively what they're teaching you and then put it into practice. So submissive oral reception. It's almost like it is a bit of a mantra. I hope that you will consider and meditate and ruminate on this phrase, submissive oral reception. Find the best source, find the best teacher, then just try to submissively hear and receive their teaching, and then render loving service, put it into action on their behalf for them, and even a child who does this too, if we're talking here in a normal relationship, this doesn't always work in this current world, which is full of crazy situations. But if there's a good parent and a good child, that the child simply renders loving service unto the parent and also submissively hears and learns from them if they have something of value to teach, which most parents do, and then that child will be successful. So I hope that this helps you today in your work. I hope that this helps you today in your relationships. And I hope this, most importantly, helps you become interested. If in some small way I can spark a little bit of interest in this transcendental science, in this transcendental wisdom and knowledge, it's existing eternally. It's always been here for us to, if we have a desire and sincerity to learn, then it's there, it's here. As the saying goes, knock and ye shall enter, and ask and you shall receive. The key to asking is submissive oral reception. Ask with sincerity and an open heart to learn. And then the kingdom will open for you, and the teacher will come who can really truly help you, who isn't trying to sell you some bag of tricks, who wants you to come to know the truth, because the truth sets you free. The truth sets us free. It's not convenient. It sometimes is not what we think it is, but it does bring, and will bring the peace and freedom, clarity and love and joy that we're always really wanting. And that's true wealth, isn't it? So thanks for tuning in today. Please practice a little Gauranga breathing if you'd like. Contact me if you'd like to have any class for you or your family or an organization. And I would love to give you a little bit more information, but just tune in every day. We'll have little snippets like this, and I hope you enjoy them, and I hope they help you in your life. May peace be with you always. Namaste and Haribol.